Okay guys, I wanted to show you a couple of cool things that I did today. First thing is, this is the one of the cam sprockets for a Quad 4. What I made was I made my own special tool. Now Kent Moore makes one of these, and they're kind of hard to find and they're a little expensive. And they fit in here like this, and then you can put a ratchet in there or a breaker bar, and you can move the cam sprocket that way or that way to help get the gears lined up. And I thought I'd make my own. So what I did is I found an extra washer I had laying around. This is actually a washer from the front pulley from the Quad 4. It's nice and thick, as you can see. And I found some 3/8 dowel rod. You can probably pick that up at Lowe's. I had some stuff laying around. And set this up where the pins all touch, so I can get a nice bit of leverage there to move that to help get the motor in time a little bit easier. Now this piece here, this is an old extension. I just cut this end of it off, cut the female end of it off, and welded it in there. I know the welds don't look that great, but this is more for utilitarian purposes than anything. But there it is, my homemade tool for moving the cam sprockets on a Quad 4 to help put it in time. So that's my first fun little project I had today. The second one is this one here. This is a homemade piston stop. Now it's not cut to the correct length yet. And what I did is I took a spark plug and busted the porcelain out of it, and then found a bolt that fit down in the middle. Actually had to drill it out a little bit with a 5/16 bolt. And then epoxy, well, it's JB Weld. I used some JB Weld there, put that in. And you had to grind the head of the bolt down a little bit. That way I can still use the spark plug socket on it. And this is screwed down into the head. And what you do is you'll turn the motor one way and the piston will come up. And then you turn the motor back the other way and it'll come up on the other side. And with your degree wheel on, you note those two numbers and then you divide it by 2, and that's your perfect top dead center. So you move that, you move the motor to that mark on your degree wheel, and then you loosen the degree wheel and put it to 0. And I'm actually going to, I may be making a video on that, but to my knowledge, no one has ever degreed the cams on a Quad 4, and I'm going to give it a try. And this is going to be one of the tools that I use. So I just screw this down in the spark plug hole. The piston will come up, it'll bump it. I turn it counterclockwise, the piston will come up, it'll bump it. And from there I can figure out my true top dead center. So wish me luck, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.